So, you guys, do you think the Kuwaiti arc is coming to an end? I know I always say I feel like it's coming to an end, blah blah blah, but this time it feels like it's coming to an end. For those who are not on the Twitters, there used to be this one lady who was a Muslim revert going by the name of Aisha, and I don't know how I feel about her because I remember her specifically when Chantal did some awful things in a stream. She would encourage it and excuse it. So yeah, I'm a little bit iffy. Hold on. So I've been a little bit iffy about her tweets, but she did have some interesting stuff to say. So either way, this is what happened. Here we go. So I don't know if she ever specified. I don't think she specified how she was able to get a hold of Salad Boy, but this is what she had to say. Hey, I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from, and honestly, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm worried about Chantal is going to eat herself to death in your home, and it is going to be devastating, Salah. Anyways, I thought I have screenshots, but you might want to check Chantal's Telegram. She made an account with a fake picture, so I don't know who she's talking to. I don't care if you show my messages to Chantal because she knows she is what she's doing. I really hope you at least let me send you the screenshots in case so you can see what she's doing. Sorry you guys, I don't have my glasses. Okay, so in one of the messages, I don't know if I have them included in the screenshots, she surmised that Chantal was doing this to either fat fish the next guy because she knows this whole Kuwaiti arc is coming to an end, or she did that so she could talk to El Debbie. And I am kind of going to go with the El Debbie theory because I always wondered how that dude got his channel back without the help of Chantal. So the El Debbie angle makes a lot of sense, honestly. So I might have gotten these backwards, but anyways, she's still talking to Salah. She says, hey, can we talk just for a bit? I have proof Chantal is using Telegram and pretending to be some other woman. She is still active on her OF as well. Wait a minute. Chantal is active on her OF? I'm pretty sure you cannot just use that as for messaging. You have to post something there. What is she posting up there? Dear Lord. Hold up. If not for yourself, think about your family. They have begged you to leave her. And if you're okay with the disrespect, then I guess I tried. So I guess this is gonna fall into the messages that people are asking you questions about. But I'm sorry, you guys. I am still stuck on the whole OnlyFans thing. She still has her OnlyFans active. What's on there? Well, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to pay the money to find out. But holy moly. Wow. Okay, so again, I am not sure if I'm thinking she must be talking to Salah on WhatsApp. That's the only thing that will make sense to me. That's how she's talking to him. Because if he was on Telegram, he would know that she had Telegram. So it's either not OnlyFans. It's either WhatsApp or she's using her IG for this. So to the next juicy tidbit. Aisha says she made a whole Telegram with someone else's picture. I think this is how she is talking to Nader, or the dude who has been super chatting her. First picture is the telegram she just made. Second and third are the last catfish pictures she used. So, oh God, Chantal. So Chantal is out here using other people's pictures to catfish other men. So, does she know that the whole contract is up? Like Allah said, the contract was only supposed to be a year, right? And knowing Chantal, she didn't have anywhere to go and she needed to flex. She went back, but she had to renew her contract. That's when Salah showed up with the iPhone and the Timmy car. This time around, the money on her channel is drying up. And I know the GoPro that he's supposed to be bought for her. GoPro comes with all the equipment with it. You don't have to buy everything separately. So that was a used GoPro that she bought for him. That's how low the money is. Dear God. So this is the first picture of the lady that she used. And this is the second picture of the lady that she used. And look at how Chantal is always telling on herself. Look at her username. And the crazy thing is, if you look at all these pictures, you can tell by the skin tone what she's going for. She is honestly trying to catfish men of certain heritage, myself for the Middle Eastern heritage, because it is not by coincidence of the skin tone of the women that she is using to catfish, fatfish, whatever she's doing. Of these people, yes, I know the picture says a long time ago, but hold on to your horses. Oh, Chantal. Oh, my goodness. Here is the most recent one she's been using. You see what I'm saying? This is the second picture. The third picture that she's using. Chantal looks nothing like a woman from the Middle Eastern descent. Not anywhere close. Not anywhere near by size, not anywhere near by facial. She looks nothing like this woman. So it brings me back to this question. Does Chantal know that this whole Kuwaiti arc is up, and is Salah making her do all this exercise and content because he needs to get paid? And Chantal has been losing a lot of views. I'm not going to lie about that. Her views have been going down and down and down. And I am wondering how far behind in payments to Salah for this whole cosplay that doing house that she owes him for, because this is insane, you guys. So these are the questions people have for Aisha on the Twitters. So Lizzie asked her, did she meet him through you? How about the older married gentleman she took to dinner? Did she meet him through you also? Aisha said, and the married man she saw for a few months. She saw for a few months, not just for dinner. She even admitted that herself. Wait a minute. So we all thought the married man was a fake dude. So Chantal was sleeping with a married man? Oh my God. Okay. I'm like, oh my God, but I'm like, this is juicy. Oh my goodness, keep it coming. So anyways, here comes the next screenshot. And I'm sorry, you guys, these might be out of order. So somebody must have asked her about Big Turk. She says, no, I will not post Big Turk's information or anything pertaining to him. I posted 3 screenshots from my phone of 2 numbers that belong to Chantal that I have personally talked to her on. For them to just magically turn into catfish accounts still using her name, one of 2, okay, all right, whatever. Oh yeah, I know what she's talking about, because one of the pictures she did dox Chantal's phone number, because I guess in quotation dox her phone number, because I was somebody looked it up and that was a Canadian number. So yikes. Okay, to the next screen. So on this one, somebody said, but you didn't try to prevent her from taking advantage of Big Turk, did you? Sorry if I misunderstood. And Aisha responded with, I reached out to him and I had him block her on everything. I told him the truth. She had STD and she was using him. I don't care, laugh out loud. And I believe there's going to be a screenshot coming up pertaining to Big Turk. But as it turned out, Big Turk was only 19, living in Canada, going to college. How does Chantal find these people? I don't understand. But he was trying to also get his family over from wherever he was at to Canada. And Chantal saw that as an opportunity, but Aisha is claiming that she stepped in the middle of that. And I do remember Chantal saying that Big Turk blocked him. So maybe she's telling the truth about this one. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. So moving on to the next screenshot. So this person asks, wait, so you know Big Turk? This is so confusing. Lady, spill the tea once and for all. Or don't tease. This community does not do well with crumbs. And Aisha says, I didn't tease anything. I literally posted what I seen. That's all. That's it. That's all. Lol. And I will not be talking further about him. I've never met. I stopped it before she had a chance. He's just trying to get through school and get his family there for him. Oh, so Big Turk, I guess it's a Turkish guy. Like I said earlier, he's in university in Canada. And we know how Chantal goes. And I can say what's right, what's wrong is wrong. We know Chantal, when it comes to men, she is a straight up predator. I'm sorry. But they are also predators. So this whole thing is more about scammers trying to scam each other, basically. That's how I see it. But anyways, Aisha is claiming that Big Turk stopped it. And we do remember also when she said Big Turk dumped her, because a lot of people were trying to get a hold of him to let him know, like, run. But this part makes sense. So on this part, Aisha is responding to her previous message about not putting out Big Turk's information. She says, it is not a coincidence. You also will not try to use me as a pawn like Miss Moo. And I never reached out, doxed, or gave information on anyone. Don't come at me with that BS. I just posted what I saw. But one thing that Aisha needs to understand is, when Chantal was doing all of this, you were cheering her on. So you are going to get some pushback. And for those who do not know, I don't know, she used to have a channel which was still supporting Chantal. And remember Timberly. She used to go back and forth with Timberly. She's also another Muslim revert, which is another interesting tidbit. But before I thought about archiving her channel, she took it down. That's before I had my channel. So that all that stuff is gone. So Aisha, you need to understand, we're all going to be having questions, sweetie. We're all going to be having questions. So on the next one, somebody asked, can I ask, what was the turning point for you? Why you saw what Chantal was really like? I hope you don't mind me asking. And she responds with, I took a step back and stopped listening to her. I started watching other people's channels, seeing the things she was doing that she told me she never did. Doxing and sitting on her fat ass as stuffing her face while there's a whole genocide going on next to her. To me, to name a few. Wait. Oh yeah, I remember. Once Chantal was in Kuwait, Aisha was still in her chat, even though she got rid of her channel. She was still hanging out in her chat once she went to Kuwait. She, what's his face? Salapur used to talk to her a lot, and then out of nowhere, she just disappeared. Okay, this is making a lot of sense. So I'm getting the timeline when these two fell out. This is making a lot of sense now. So next, wait, are you the Aisha? Are you the Aisha ass liquor that used to be up all up in her chest being best friends? Was that really you? And she says, yes. I try to be kind and help a human being through. Yes, I try to be kind and help a human being who I thought was just struggling. I was blind, I admit that. I let her hate she spewed sink into me, and I talked a lot of shit. Moving on to the next one. So somebody asked, Big Talk was only 19. Fruity Beauty is sick. And Aisha says she was almost 40, so at that point she was 38. He's literally a child. I could not let him be taken advantage of. Advantage of by her. He just needed money is actually sad. And again, I hate to say this. When it's right, it's right. When it's wrong, it's wrong. Chantal is a master manipulator to those who are desperate. And also those who are desperate can also be master manipulator, which is why she is in this situation with Salad Boy. But from what she's saying, he was just trying, overseas. Family doesn't have that much money. He's trying to get as much money as he can. He's also trying to get his parents over here. And Chantal knew this and saw her opportunity. She is disgusting for that too. Everybody in this situation is freaking disgusting, but she's, for her age, that's highly predatory. She is very disgusting for this. Moving on to the next one. Somebody asked her, hold up, you have been there since Big Turk days? I don't remember seeing you until Scatman/Kuwaiti arc. Actually, she was around. I remember her with the Natter. And she said, I was around the Natter days as well. I always tried helping her and talking to her about Islam. I regret it now. No, what I remember about her, she used to be in there. And I remember there was one time when Chantal went off on her, saying just because you're an Islam woman or whatever, doesn't mean you can talk to me however you want to talk to me. And I remember Aisha used to always try to get Chantal's attention, and Chantal used to always go off on her. And this is way before she even met Salapur. I do remember her because I remember the one time when Chantal went off on her. And then once she met Salad, they became bosom buddies. I do remember this one. Alright, guys, we're off to the next one. Somebody said, Fruity Beauty still defends Karate Joe after she was told that what he did. Even said people that did that time and paid that debt to society should be allowed to go and live their life. Aisha said ever since she tried talking to Big Turk, I felt she should probably not be around children. Big Turk, I got a hold of him and I told him to block her on every level. Low. He was just 19 coming from Turkey and she was trying to manipulate him. So remember what I said earlier, you guys. Some of this is I bookmarked them as they came, but they might be a little bit out of order. So put all of it together in your head. It's all making sense. So I do remember when she posted the picture of Big Turk. And I remember when he was instantly doxxed. And again, I think I said this 5 times now. And out of nowhere, once he was found, he was dumped. So apparently Aisha had something to do with that. Okay. Next one. Didn't she get a new phone number when she went to Kuwait? Doesn't your number change when you get a new SIM card like she does every time she travels? Aisha says no, she does not get a new number every time. She has had the same number since she has been arrived in Kuwait. No, you do not get a new SIM card every time you get a new phone. Your SIM cards are exchangeable, so you can keep the same number. So yeah, that's a dumb question. But every time you get a new phone, even if when you travel overseas, you can have a backup phone, so you still keep whatever origin of the country where you normally live at on that phone number, so you don't have to keep on switching out SIM cards. It's a lot easier. So it's a lot easier to have 2 phones. So you buy the cheapest phone, that one you use it for traveling. So you just switch out your SIM cards with that phone. That's how that works. Moving on. Also, I sent the SS to Salah because regardless of what he said, if she really sitting on her ass abusing the Kuwaiti healthcare system and government, then on the side being unfaithful. I don't care how much I dislike Chantal. If I caught Salah, I will tell her. I don't know. Do you guys know what the hell she's talking about, the SS? I didn't understand that one. I was scratching my head. Maybe come back to me later, but I didn't get this one. But whatever. So Aisha said, I'll have to say, after taking a step back and seeing Chantal for who she is, I could not even stand to be in your mama's stream. I see how y'all say she kisses her ass, and for what? She's the most foul, disgusting human being I've ever come to know. Okay, I think I have a little bit of perspective. I might be wrong. Everybody's using Chantal for money. I don't care what you say. Everybody's making money off of Chantal, including your mama. And your mama understands that Chantal is thin-skinned, and he's going at her at a different angle. He is definitely coming at her at a different angle. Yes, you might see me in his chat, but guess what? I see what's going on. He is still making money off of her while pretending that he cares about her. He goes in the chats, rolls her up. He's still making money off of her. End of story. Ooh, you guys, this is the juiciest one. Do you know when if he has gotten approved to go to Canada? If so, are they planning a trip there? Aisha says she cannot bring him to Canada. She found out that her financial issues in Canada automatically denies the visa. You guys can message Boundless Immigration and they will tell you everything they told about it. I mean, come on, we already knew this. This is most countries. It's not just in Canada. It's in the US. It's in Europe. This is a well-known fact. Chantal doesn't have the means to be a sponsor to anybody. We all knew this. So I'm not sure if Chantal has been lying to him or if he's aware that she cannot bring him to Canada. And he's just playing his part to make sure that he milks her for whatever little money she's getting from YouTube. He is milking her for that. He has to be aware of this whole entire fact, because I have a hard time believing that he does not also watch the reaction channels. we are at the end, guys. So somebody else says, what the hell does his goofy ass put up with her? Aisha responds, in my opinion, when he decided to bring her over and his family found out who she was, his dad cut him off. I know his dad bought the car he had when she arrived. So I'm assuming it's a financial. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Everything's financial. Allah spilled the tea along with his other best friend Murad. And I have a hard time believing that Salah stopped talking to Allah either. I think they're putting a front for her and making her believe that he's not talking to Allah. I know they have a little discussion, a little fallout over money because Salah boy owed Allah money. But I think once he started getting money out of Chantal, he paid back Allah. And they're good now. And that would explain like where the heck the treadmill came from. I don't think they are borrowing that treadmill from downstairs. I think Salah got that from Allah and probably overcharged Fruity like Stevie used to overcharge her for the party favors. He is been skimming off of the top on top of what he's paying her. This is nothing new, honestly, nothing new. Sorry you guys for background noise. My neighbors, people are over working on stuff. But do you guys think this is the end of the Kuwaiti arc? Like Chantal, we all knew that she could not bring him to Canada because of a financial situation. And do you think Salah Boy is honestly making sure that he gets every single drop of money he can get out of her? Because believe it or not, Chantal is also in a vulnerable position. Chantal has nowhere to live when she goes to Canada. She cannot stream at her parents' house. She cannot stream at anybody else's house. She has to be in her car. She has no personal space. So she is also in a vulnerable position. And I think Salah realized that. It took him a little bit to figure that shit out, but I think he realizes that he is the upper hand. So how much more do you think Salah Boy is gonna put up with her in Kuwait? Like honestly, how this thing cannot keep on going on forever. He's trying to get out of Kuwait to make himself a better life. She is not gonna be his landwell to the east, the west, wherever he's trying to go. She is not going to be it. He needs to find somebody else. How long are they going to keep this up? How do you think by Christmas this thing is going to be over? Let me know in the comment section below. And that was everything, and thank you for oh, and before I forget, do you guys remember the girl that used to be called Mistress of Darkness, that Salah used to go out of his way to try to get her attention, and she would always ignore him? And I believe that's a British lady. She has a gaming channel. I have noticed that she has been modded on Chantal's channel. What do you think is going on there? And what happened to Melly? Was Melly Mistress of Darkness? This is all so confusing. But I found that very, very strange, because I remember when Salah used to mod, he used to get her attention super hard, and she always ignored him. And now all of a sudden she's modded. Something is going on behind the scenes with Salah and some of his people, some of her beezers. And I've heard that rumor for a while. Something is definitely up with him. Oh, and before I go, I misplaced this screenshot. I just remembered it. Aisha also said that Chantal asked her if she could help sponsor Salah Boy But Aisha is in America and Chantal is in Canada. But anyways, Aisha said she declined. And remember when Miss Moo said the same thing, that Chantal asked her if she could sponsor Salah? You guys, this whole thing is nuts. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna try to work on other videos. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and enjoy your Friday later.